I'll be real, I don't really have a good intro for you today, but I can tell you that with only 5 payments of $19.99, you can go ahead and subscribe right now to the Lightning Boys podcast and get exclusive things that I'm not going to tell you because there's nothing exclusive and you get nothing. But give us $100 and, we'll shout you out. We'll say, hey, thanks, guy, for giving us $100. You got scammed, but, the money is ours and don't you dare charge that back. My name is Toast BH and we're here for the Lightning Boys podcast with Sloshula. What's up?
Hi, we're scamming today.
Scamming today,
as it turns out. We're scammers, and we're just coming out and telling you now. We're kind of new. It's really, really bad job actually of scamming.
Hi, it's me, your uncle.
Hi. hey, it's me, your uncle. I need $1,000 for a mysterious treatment for a mysterious disease that I cannot get into because I need it in like 10 minutes.
I can help recover your MySpace account. I just need your social security number and your bank account details.
You know what's really funny?
No.
That you mentioned MySpace.
What?
Over this past weekend, I was hanging out over Discord with my sister and my friend Sarah, and as well as a bunch of other people. But they started like streaming themselves to Discord, looking at old MySpace profiles.
Oh, no.
Like they found their own old MySpace profiles. They found mine, but mine didn't work anymore. None of my pictures were loading or anything. But yeah, and then Sarah actually like got her MySpace profile back. You could just do that. I don't know if you know, but you could just recover your old MySpace if you wanted.
Well,
I'm not going to.
Good. I mean, you shouldn't. It's trash.
Yeah,
but
I'm past
I will
that
tell you,
now.
I never had a MySpace, and I only made a Facebook because if I didn't make a Facebook, there was a girl in 8th grade who was like, if you don't make one, I'm going to make one for you, and I'm just going to use it as you. And I was like, fine, I'll make a Facebook.
Ooh, that's... Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Might have been 7th grade. I think it was 8th grade, though.
Time-wise, it makes a bit more sense. Like, that's kind of when Facebook was
like it.
Hitting it big.
Yeah, right? But, yeah, so this episode's kind of a weird one in that it's going to be incredible and amazing, but we do want to just take a moment right now to acknowledge the crazy shit that is happening in the country of the United States of America. We want to acknowledge it. We know it's happening. It's everywhere. We're going to choose to keep this separate entirely from that just for a little bit of a pause, un siesta from seeing everything around us burn to the ground.
It's kind of as usual for this podcast. We tend to stay away from the topics that are just kind of like permeating literally everywhere. So yeah. I mean, I couldn't have said it better. I really have nothing else to add.
Great. So that being said, let's get into it. All right. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's the band? Oh no,
I don't know.
They're amazing. They're incredible. They're super famous. She does the T-spin.
What?
The T-spin. Anyways,
Are you talking about Fleetwood Mac?
I'm talking about Fleetwood Mac. It's a Fleetwood Mac song, my man. Yes. Okay. That being said, Slosh, how was your week, bro?
Well, I mean, okay. So I think last time we talked, it was a different year. So I mean, since then, I puked again. I don't do that very often. But I did on New Year's. I mixed rum, like whiskey, with champagne, and that apparently was not a great idea. I didn't actually like mix them. I mean, like I drank them back to back. Not a good idea. Do not recommend it at all.
You never mix liquor. That's like one of the rules of like drinking is like don't do that.
But otherwise, this week I raised some dinosaurs. We bred some eagles, some like eagle-looking dinosaurs, like a bunch of them, like made like a bunch of fertilized eggs. I landed on an island looking for my son and got hunted by cannibals. And then, I mean, that was pretty wild too. I ended up like making a bunch of armor out of their bones while still looking for my son. And then also I went into a few homes and I got killed. I died twice, actually. I died twice, but we found a bunch of ghosts.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, one, I want to say you look fabulous for,
Thank you.
everything
Thank
you've
you.
described. I would have expected a much larger facial hair set.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a week.
Did you find your son?
No. No, we did.
Why are you
so
here?
I was,
What are
I
you
was there
doing?
with
Go find your son.
So I landed. We'll find him. We landed on this island, right? And we, getting hunted kind of the first night there. We were on an airplane. And we found this cave, and I found like a piece of his toy in there, and also killed the cannibal that stole him. It was wild.
I'll tell you, they don't make planes like they used to.
They really don't. Yeah.
Man, I gotta say, like, 2021 for you, I don't know. I don't want to say it's like looking up. Maybe it's just like a very active year already.
No, it's pretty par for the course. I think,
7 days
a
in.
lot of people have mentioned, like nothing changes, at the new year, it's, nature doesn't really follow. But yeah, I mean, I can get behind that. I was kind of doing all the same stuff last year. I've crash landing on islands and raising dinosaurs and crafting armor out of human bones.
How do you know?
Kind of things I've been
How do you know
doing.
how to craft armor out of human bones? Like, what is the skill set?
Just
Like, you
research.
just go to like school, like, oh, into the University of like cannibalism and bone breaking. Like, is that you? Like,
Well, so I did go to school for boneology, but that's kind of beside the point. I have like recipe books now, so kind of helps out when I'm crash landing on islands. It's kind of just a thing. You should get one.
I just like, I can't really believe you just went and just pulled I went to school for boneology, and you, like, bro, this is you right now. Okay.
What?
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, this is you right now. Okay.
What do you? Yeah, this is me.
This is you. I'm gonna be
This
you.
is me. Okay.
I'm Sloshula. I went to school for boneology. That's exactly
how dare you
what you
wink?
just did.
How
You
dare
just
you
did
wink?
that. You winked.
I mean, everyone knows that I have my master's degree in boneology.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
common
The
knowledge.
guy has 2 daughters, and all of a sudden, like, a secret son, probably by like,
It's not a secret.
a cave woman out there on his island he's exploring. Like, what is this, bro? Who are you?
I mean, I've talked about my son all the time.
You've never talked about your son before.
Oh yeah, his name's Ricky.
Why would you name your son Ricky?
It's the name. Look, his name is Richard. We called him Rick, but he ended up going by Ricky because he's, it's like what his grandparents called him. So
You ever see Ricky Martin
I mean,
from when his like in his heyday? He always looked so unhappy. I just want to throw that out. Like early 2000s, Ricky Martin was
I'm
an
actually trying to-
unhappy person. Totally unnecessary segue. But next time you're watching Living La Vida Loca, like just look at his face. It's like the face of a man with no soul. But
Maybe I have
Slosh,
to.
I feel
Hi.
like this bit has done its bit. Are you a video game character? Is that what you are?
I'm talking about the video games I played this past week, which was Ark, The Forest, and Phasmophobia. Those are the games I played. So that's why my week was so normal. Crash landing on a cannibal island, looking for my son, raising dinosaurs, taming dinosaurs, and then of course, I'm a ghost hunter that is twice dead. Gotta get a bit better
You can
at
haunt
not dying,
other
actually.
people now as a ghost, which is the fun thing.
Kind of.
But I'm glad you kind of opened up with this bit, because I actually have a story kind of about video games, mostly about like I want to say like innocence here, but Steam had its like Steam Awards and everything, and you're going through categories, and Steam has an anime section, which I think like tangentially I knew, right? I was like in my head, I was like, yeah, of course they
Right.
do. It's all like visual novels and bullshit. But I actually click into it. I was bored. I was curious for once, and
You don't have to explain yourself. You can just say you wanted to see some anime
I
titties.
I
You can just
didn't
go
though.
ahead.
And what I learned is that there's a whole like sexual section of just like anime porn on Steam, and I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm shocked, but like,
I'm not either. I'm 100% not.
but
shocked.
I'm like, I just didn't think it would be on Steam. I feel like Steam's a secure,
Steam
safe
has
place. I feel
standards?
like if you're going for some like anime porn, you're gonna like go online and get yourself like 7 viruses or some shit like that. But there it is, like right there on a silver platter on Steam, and I was like, okay, this is it.
So
I had
are
no
they,
idea.
like, are they visual novel, or are they like?
Well,
is it like porn parading as visual
no,
novels?
so I
or
clicked
is it,
into the most like popular one, or like the very first
Right.
one in the list, and I was like, the image looked totally like normal for anime, and I was okay. I was like, okay, and you know the Steam auto trailers, it started auto trailering, and
Yeah.
I was like, you know, is like a create your own anime girl, and I was like, okay, and then it shows like
Alright.
a diva concert, and then it cuts to just like sexual intercourse.
Oh.
Like, whoa, chill out.
Whoa. Okay.
And like I read that.
I thought you were just gonna see like
No.
just,
I
like see the
I read
naked
the
and you're like,
description,
oh my
and
God.
the whole point of this game was you design your like ideal waifu. She does a show, and then you have sex with her. And then I exited that part of Steam. I was like, I don't need or want this
You're like, okay,
ever
I
in my
got it.
life. And like, y'all are fucked up. I'm sorry if you're playing that shit. Y'all are fucked up. I'm kink shaming right now. No shame.
And what you're saying is you bought 5 or 6
I
of
bought
them.
every
and
DLC
that
package.
is-
Yes.
Right,
I'm running
right,
a
that's
debt.
what you're
No,
doing after this.
I did not. But anyways, I just wanted to share that because I thought that was pretty
Wow.
funny. I like, because I was like, there's anime games on Steam, and then it just like, it went from like 0 to 100 faster than a Tesla,
Right.
you know, like, and I was just like, there was no, like, I blinked and I was like, oh, no, thank you.
That's okay. That's a bit more hardcore than I thought because, like, the channel I watch the Game Grumps. They did a few of the anime visual novels, and some of them start off, and you're like, oh, this is a bit suspect. You know, you're like, they're hiding something here, right? And like one of them was like one where you're like trying to save Santa Claus, but Santa Claus is a big-breasted anime girl. And you're like, okay, this is pretty thinly veiled for what you're trying to do here. And then wouldn't you know, it's a bit more than risque. And they were like, whoa, wasn't expecting that. So I knew that stuff like that existed on
Like-
Steam.
It's just like right there. Like, it's just right there. It's just like
It's right there.
you could just go. Anyways, I thought that was so funny. Like that to me, I was like, this is ridiculous, and I have to tell someone about this. Like,
That is really
this
funny.
like this is just someone looked at this and said, okay. Like,
Can you imagine if it was part of like the green light section on Steam? It's like this was greenlit by the community, and you're like,
I
oh
don't
my
want this
God.
community anymore. This is no community for me. Holy shit. But
I mean, back in my day, we didn't have those sorts of games around. All right, just saying.
it's true though.
Back in my day, what happened? What happened to the youth, which is still me? What happened?
You know, the late 2000s happened, man.
I'm segueing, Toast.
I know you're segueing. I know you want me to do.
Accept my segue.
I know you probably want me to be like, what happened? What happened? Like, oh no, like what happened? And I feel like it comes back. Oh,
Right. Oh, nice.
I
That's
told you
us.
it's definitely not.
It comes back.
So like, what happened back then?
Oh God, this is so ominous. What
So
happened back then?
honestly, like I do think there are some things that were definitely very better, much better back in the day, right, than they are now. At least like felt better. And we did this kind of
Right.
a few episodes ago with kind of like the internet was better back in the day. And I still hold to some degree where that's true. I was just thinking just now about Stumble Upon, which was like such a cool way to just like spend hours going to random websites that you would never find anyways. But what I want to kind of like highlight here about better is, or when you're younger and the better feeling is how good going to like GameStop or going to like even Toys R Us was, RIP Toys R Us, where like it was this feeling of like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get something good. Even if you're broke and you don't have anything, into the GameStop and you're like,
No.
I'm going to play the sample game, the same demo level for like an hour while everyone else is shopping for clothing. And that shit was fun.
No, I know exactly what you mean, right? Like I got that feeling. So I got that feeling from a few places in Canada when I was a kid. I didn't really go to GameStop often. We went to a place called Future Shop, which is it's like a Best Buy type store. It's a Best Buy type beat, right?
Future shop.
But the best part about Future Shop is my dad would go, like my dad would take my sister and I, and he would go and look at, I don't know what he'd look at, but there was this giant pillar in, like, for our store, it was like the center of the store. And it was like computers and consoles where you could just like play games, right? And so my dad would basically just drop us off at this little pillar and then go buy things. And he's like, you kids stay here. I'm going to go get some stuff. And we're like, yeah, sure. We had no urge to leave that spot.
That sounds...
When he came back with the things he was buying, like CDs and whatever, that we were like, oh, really? You're done?
You know, that sounds like, first of all, I love that it's called Future Shop. It sounds like a mix between like Brookstone and Sharper Image with like, you know, maybe like a Spencer's, you know? Did you have Spencer's in Canada?
Oh, man. I don't remember because I left Canada when I was too young to be going to a place like Spencer's. I think I was like 9 or 10 when I left Canada.
I was definitely in a Spencer's
I think
when I was 9 or 10.
I'm pretty sure they're there now. I was not. Yeah, I think they're there.
Like it.
I think they're there now. Yeah. But I'm gonna move my mic back away from my face. I realize I probably just messed up the levels.
That's cool. I already have you up a bunch.
But yeah, no, it was pretty much just like a Best Buy.
Cool.
They ended up getting like instruments and stuff in there too. And then I'm pretty sure they're out of business now, Future Shop. Don't quote me on that. I haven't been back to Canada in a few years, but last time I was there, almost all of them were gone or bought by Best Buy or something like that.
Oh, that's also the worst. There were more fun shops.
Yeah.
Or like not more fun, but there were just such a variety of shops when we were younger, I felt.
Yeah. Oh, like there was a store called Zellers. And also again Canadian, and you're gonna know how Canadian it was because the best part about it was you would walk in and there was like basically like a sideways carousel looking thing, right? Where it's like you sit on a seat and it just kind of like rotates you. Kind of like this, and it was called the Zeddy Wheel because it's the letter Z. And so you go in, it was like, come ride the Zeddy Wheel, and like I don't see that shit anymore. There's nothing like that anymore. You don't have like little mini Zeddy Wheels or anything in stores.
Oh man, you know. More than anything, I wish I could have experienced the Zeddy Wheel as a child.
The Zeddy Wheel, it was very small, right? Like it was.
Man.
Let's see, my parents. I think my dad's like, I don't know. I actually have no idea how tall he is. I haven't seen him in so long, but he's under 6 feet tall. And it was only like barely taller than him, right? The whole thing was probably like 6'3", 6'4" or something. But as a kid, it was like massive, right? You're like. I want to ride the Zeddy Wheel.
I'm gonna ride the Zeddy Wheel. Oh my goodness. You know, they still have like, they don't have Zeddy Wheels probably because of safety precautions, and OSHA's probably like you can't have Zeddy Wheels anymore. It's not safe.
Yeah, it's like it's written into all those. It's like no Zeddy Wheels. There's like a whole section on Zeddy
like
Wheels.
Article 17, subsection A, subarticle 3, like whatever. Particle, not paragraph. But they do have like outside like some supermarkets here. They do have those rides where you put in the coins and you're in like a car on a horse and it's like.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that sort of thing, you know.
Yeah, it's all in the shoulders. Yeah, it definitely only just moves your shoulders.
Only moves your shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, but there were things that were better too. Like on that same Zeddy streak, you know, the amusement parks back in the day were way better. I think I enjoy them as much now, but like when I was younger, I didn't care that they were filthy, that they smelled like puke, or that, you know, I had to wait in line for like 2 hours. You know, it was just like this is a pure adrenaline for like the 4 hours of way too much money that my parents spent on this trip. And now I'm like, this is foul. The food costs $12 for a small popcorn. Look, someone puked over there. I have to wait in line for an hour for a ride that lasts 37 seconds. Like, Yeah, it's fun.
So I
but
think what you're saying is that the difference is that you don't have the kid glasses on anymore, right? Like it's not that things were like better back then. It's like they just felt better when you were a kid.
yeah,
You know, there was just those things that were a bit more magical, right? Like, cause I mean, we're grizzled 80-year-olds now, so you know, we've done it. You know, the magic of the world has escaped. Yeah,
like
but
everything is bad now.
but I think on that point, the opposite of that point actually is now there are some things that are so much better to do than when you were a kid, right? Like if I were to have gone to something like a dream hack as a kid, like it would have been really cool, right? I would have thoroughly enjoyed seeing all the video games and things like that. But as an adult, I know besides being able to help like run it, which was incredible in its own way, run parts of it, not just the whole convention, but also like, you know, I can go out on the town afterwards, you know, in a city that I've never been in before.
That's
I can
pretty good.
explore a little bit. I can, you know, hang out in other people's hotel rooms and drink and play games, you know. Couldn't really do those things. You can't just
Yeah.
like, hey dad, I'm gonna go to that barbecue place that's like a block down. Is that cool? Like, no, we're in Texas.
I'm just gonna go grab, you know, a few shots, hammer them back. But no, I agree. Like alcohol is better, bars are better. I feel like even just a simple thing like going out to eat is better now. Even
Yeah.
though I'm paying for it, I'm not always buying. I mean, I'm still very often buying the same thing, but I'm not like, you know, I just feel like I enjoy the whole experience a lot more. You know, when COVID is over, I'm looking
guess-
forward to doing that.
Yeah. I guess then it's like the freedom versus the childlike wonder, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like you had the childlike wonder, but now you have the freedom.
Yeah. Like now you know. You know, as a kid you didn't know, but now you're like, I know.
And
I know. I know. You know, like
you Batman?
where's Rachel?
Don't hurt yourself.
Where is she?
It's okay.
Where is she?
You good? You're gonna
I'm
have
good,
to
yeah,
like
no,
ice
it's
your
good, it's
throat
good.
after
That
this.
that was like within my threshold before it gets like very painful. You remember, you know what was better back then? Was after the Bane movie
Okay.
came out and everyone got a plastic cup and they were like, it's not a plastic cup, but burn. You know, you did a bad Sean Connery
That's his
into a
voice.
cup and you were Bane.
That's his voice.
Oh, Batman. It's time to die, Batman.
Yes, I do know that.
You merely adopted
I can't do it anymore. I haven't heard. What's a bad Sean Connery accent?
I mean, any Sean Connery
Sure,
accent you try to
sure.
do right now would be
Burn,
bad.
burn.
is this he just say his name all the time? Is
He's a
that
Pokemon,
is
man.
that-
He's
is
a
that-
Pokemon.
the classic Bane? Yeah, Bane.
Burn.
Yeah, that's what I know him for. That's what I know him for.
Sterile and
Lord.
listen.
Where would we go? Where you had a thought, and then you got
No, the thought
sidetracked.
was that it was better back in the day. When you after the Bane movie, do the Bane voice. That was like a whole
I mean,
thing.
you can still do those things. I had someone mention, like I was, you know, I was like, man, I kind of just, it was like right around Halloween. I was like, I just like dressing up. Dressing up is fun. Why don't we just do that all the time? And people were like, you can. You really could just dress up all the time if you wanted to. I'm like, you're still thinking of Bane. You're still just thinking of Bane right now. I bet all the words I just said just like hit you and just dissipated. Not a single thing.
You're thinking about something in October
I
or
was
Halloween.
born. I was born into it. You were merely molded.
You sound like Yoda in a cup. Molded you were.
Molded.
Good lord.
Ooh.
What is this?
I just needed I need a visual break.
You need a visual break.
Oh God. Sorry, you can keep
Good
going
now?
now.
You back from the Bane?
Probably not, to be honest, but
It's good. It's gonna
we
come
gotta
back.
keep the show
100%.
going. We gotta keep it going.
Yeah. But what I mean, what I was saying, it's like I you know, dressing up for Halloween's a lot of fun. Dressing up for all the streams that I did and that we did was a lot of fun.
For sure.
And it's like, I mean, we could just do that. But I mean, I could just dress up all the time. That's fun.
Some people do it.
I mean, why the hell not,
I mean,
right?
why the hell not? You do you.
I could wear that wig all the time and then throw on those rose-colored glasses. I actually have worn those rose glasses since then.
Nice. I mean, I support that.
I actually still have them. Oh yeah, they're right here.
Always
There we
put
go.
them on. Wear them.
So I still have these. Not sure how they actually make me look. It's not a look that I've ever tried to work with because I've never needed to wear glasses before because I'm a privileged boy with 20/20
You're
vision.
the worst.
I know. But yeah. The only thing is they're a little uncomfortable. The
You look like they're digging into
little
your
nose
face.
things. Well, they're not actually. The thing is yeah, the nose things go really far back and they kind of rest right by the corners of your eyes.
Man, that's normal.
And it's
like,
really?
yeah, they just live there. You know, glasses have nose things.
Oh, it's like right. It's like right next to my tear ducts almost. Hate that shit. I have a pair of glasses I wear for work that are nothing like that.
Are they like blue filter glasses, or are you just like a hipster?
Yeah, they help me stare at a screen all day without hurting my eyes.
So I do want to jump into kind of like a today in history segment. So I'm just gonna like
let's
yoink
do
the
that.
course of this podcast in that way.
Bro, that's fine.
Well, okay, it's actually less good because my phone thought it was January 8th and it's January 7th. So we'll
Whatever.
go back for January.
We'll
No,
do both.
January
Fuck
7th.
it.
It's good. You know, I
mean,
was prepared on January 8th, but not on January 7th.
This also goes out on YouTube on the 9th, so we could do all we could do the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
No, it's
Damn.
too much.
Just pick-
It's too much.
It's too much.
Okay, these actually kind of suck. Hold on.
Let's pretend it's the 8th then.
I'm about to say we're about to pretend it's the 8th because
It's January 8th, Toast. What are you talking about? I'm looking at a calendar right now. And it says Thursday.
yeah, all right, we're doing
January
It's
the 8th.
January 8th, Thursday, January 8th, 20XX. And I just want to like give a huge shout out to 1745 when my boys England, Austria, and Saxony and the Netherlands formed an alliance against Russia. I feel like that's pretty cool.
They were forming alliances against Russia back in the 1700s.
Yeah,
Has Russia always been like the bad guys?
Apparently, man, like long history, like a pedigreed history of just being the bad guy. In 1940, this was the day that Great Britain began rationing sugar, meat, and butter.
Wait, in the 40s?
1940.
That was
today.
I mean, you were just talking about the 1700s, and so this really is not that long ago.
Yeah, no,
comparatively.
it's crazy.
So what were they rationing sugar and stuff for?
Probably
Do we know the reasoning for that?
no.
There was a war happening, right? In the 40s?
I mean,
Which war was that?
World War.
Was that World War
Oh, that was
II?
in the 30s. Yeah, this is embarrassing. Thanks, American education system. You really did me. You did me.
Yeah, it
good.
was 1939 to 1945. It was World
All
War
right, good.
II.
That makes
So they're
sense.
rationing for World War II.
I was right. It was
Okay,
in the 30s.
great.
It started in the 30s. In 1954, this one's wild. Fucking President Dwight Eisenhower proposed stripping convicted communists of U.S. citizenship. That one strikes
Wow.
weirdly true with everything that we're not talking about today.
Wow, yeah, that's
Isn't that crazy?
man, America got a history of doing the same thing, huh?
Mhm.
Jesus.
2002 was the No Child Left Behind Act, was signed into fruition, which is crazy.
Wow.
And then I
2002.
want to jump into just some birthdays. On January 8th, we have Johannes
Cool.
Fabricus, the astronomer who discovered
Who's-
sunspots.
Oh, shout out to Johannes,
Yup.
my boy. I knew all about them
My
beforehand.
man, I mean, I don't actually know anything
Yeah.
about him. He could be a horrible person, so I'm just going to say this. But like, Nicholas Biddle. And Slosh, go ahead and tell me, what do you think Nicholas Biddle did? He was the head of something. He was the very first head of
Okay.
something, not the Hydra.
He was the head of urology.
No, he was the head of the very first United States bank. Biddle.
Mr.
Mr.
Biddle.
Biddle.
Mr.
Dr.
Biddle, the
Biddle?
head of the first United
Professor
States
Biddle?
Professor Biddle is hilarious. That makes me think of like a little dog that's teaching courses at a
Oh my
college.
God.
Professor Biddle. He's got like a cute little hat on.
Professor Biddle.
And for some reason, I'm imagining like a little corgi, little Biddle, and his big paws.
I would play that
Oh,
video
Professor
game and or
Biddle.
watch that Pixar Disney movie. Here's a crazy one. Elvis was born today
Oh,
in 1935.
yeah, wow.
Mhm.
Shout out to Elvis.
So was
Um,
David Bowie.
David Bowie and Elvis share a birthday?
1947, apparently. I'm trusting history.net, right? So, like, it better be correct. And that's it. Nothing else here is interesting. So that
Wow,
was
I
just our
had-
look back into today, which is definitely January 8th and not January 7th.
It's January 8th today. Wow, that's kind of wild to me that Bowie and I don't know why I'm so hung up on Bowie and Elvis being born on the same day. That's just, I don't know, that's kind of cool. It's a neat little thing.
Yo, and also Biddle became the head of the first U.S. bank. Like,
And shout out to Biddle. I
My
mean,
man
if
beat-
you were a horrible person, then I take it all
All
back. I
back.
know nothing about you except your name and that you were the head of the first, I guess, American bank.
but your last name is Biddle, and I'm gonna give you
Your
props
last
for
name's
Biddle.
Biddle.
Or I will give your parents props for
Yeah.
Biddle.
Yeah, you get points for
Biddle.
Biddle. Professor
Professor
Biddle.
Biddle.
Professor. Yeah. I don't really know what else really to say about that. Now I just want to know more about Mr. Biddle. Do we have facts on Biddle?
Don't.
What was his first name?
Let me pull it up. I can't. Nicholas.
Nicholas? Nicholas Biddle.
Go. I can tap on his name. It's hyperlinked.
Oh, nice. He's best known for his role in the Bank War.
Nicholas Biddle, the Civil War's first blood.
What?
Oh,
What?
just
Hold
days
on.
after Fort Sumter, a pro-Confederate mob in Maryland turned ex-slave Nicholas Biddle into the war's first casualty?
Really?
What?
Hold on. So he was part of the Bank War, and he was. What the hell?
What is this?
This guy's what? This guy's got a history.
Ex-slave, first man struck down by an enemy combatant in the Civil War. He was like friends with Abraham Lincoln. What the hell, man?
He did something with. Did he do anything with Lewis and Clark?
I don't know.
I'm seeing. Are we looking? I hope we're looking at the same Biddle.
My man had like a crazy beard, like a good-looking beard.
No, I think we're looking at different Nicholas Biddle, who was also an American financier and served as the third and last president of the Second Bank of the United States.
Oh.
They were two different Nicholas
Yeah,
Biddles.
this Nicholas Biddle is from 1796, actually. History.net. Why
Wow.
is Nicholas Biddle?
Two different Nicholas Biddles, and they both were financiers.
I don't know if this one was a financier. I think this guy was just an ex-slave badass.
I mean, that's pretty cool too. Probably cooler, honestly,
Than Money Man
being
Biddle.
a bank man. Wow, Biddle's got a long history of last names, I guess.
And,
Wow,
like, the Biddle clan. The Biddle bunch?
the Biddle clan.
The Biddle
The
bunch.
the Biddle bunch. Okay, all right. So we got two ways that we could bring Biddle into the modern age. One, they could be a professor dog at a university, or we can have a Brady Bunch type show, the Biddle, Bunch, where it's all of the different
The
Biddles from
history?
history
Yes!
living together
Yes!
in a house.
Yes!
Yeah. And it might be just these two Nicholases, but you know,
Oh my god.
I'd still watch the
I
Biddle
would
bunch.
absolutely.
Watch the Biddle
Two Nicholas Biddles.
bunch. Two Nicholas Biddles. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want to move? Do we want to move into a game, or do we want to keep like I don't know.
I feel like we could move into a game, honestly.
Kind of feeling a game. We didn't do a game last week. What is this slow fade?
So we can do a game this week. It already got to the end of the video, so it stopped. So
Wow.
all right, let's get some what the game.
Great production,
No,
man.
it's all I do. I'm production man. Production.
Production.
All right. Okay.
So yeah, what is our game this week? What are we doing?
Okay, so this game is
What's
called
the vibe? How we feeling?
Compound Images, and there will be the image of a butt on your stream, on this stream, but it is that of a small child, and it is black and white, and it's necessary for the instructions. I cannot show it if you desire.
I think we could do without there was someone that was recently banned for having a child butt on their stream.
Yeah, she got unbanned, but I do remember that. Yes, that was a thing that happened.
Yeah, so let's do without the child
All
butts.
right, great. I will do my best to tastefully crop it out.
Tastefully censor the child butt.
Yes. It will be very hard for you to read because I can. Oh no, yeah.
You always like put a box up or something.
Yeah, I don't have a box ready. So here we go. Compound Images.
All right.
I'm just going to read
so
it.
What is this game? Yeah.
In this game, we provide 18 images. The goal is to put 2 of those images together to reveal a 2-word title of a book, movie, or TV show. The example here is a baby's bottom and then a door. And so I'm going to come back here so I can move away from the baby's bottom.
A baby's bottom and a door?
The picture of a rear plus the picture of a window represents the movie Rear Window.
Oh, fuck.
But if it begins with an A, an an, or a the, it's omitted. Images will only be used once. So we're supposed to print it. We're doing it online. I'm not going to put a time limit on this because I feel like this is going to be very challenging. And it can be a movie, a book, or a TV show, I believe.
Okay.
So let's just.
Okay. Yeah, this does sound incredibly.
I feel like it's the type of thing where we might just be bad at it, and that's okay. All right, here we go.
All right. Let's go for it. And sorry to anyone that's just listening. We're going to be looking at pictures.
That's how it is. So I think it is.
So are we choosing out of the images to make?
There's 18 images. Oh, okay.
So we're choosing out of the images 2 of them to
make
yes a title.
Correct. This is correct.
Okay. And is it out of all 18 or is it like per page?
I think it's out of all 18, so it is a little tricky.
Oh goodness me!
I don't know if I can show this in a way. I don't think I can get this on 2 pages. Can I? Not as it's like a PDF as it is. Perhaps.
Maybe. Can you just zoom out a bunch more? No, you can't. Unfortunate.
I may be able to do it. Oh, it's a docx. All right. Well, we're just gonna struggle through it. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so we got saddles, an empty mason jar, the king of clubs. King is gonna be
baseball going into baseball mitt. Catch.
Yeah,
that's a catch probably.
It's a catch. Yeah.
Hare, or a rabbit.
Or a rabbit.
Like a wood block printing or a mountain.
That's gotta be. That's a mountain in a forest.
An umbrella, and it's also raining. A very suggestive and provocative piece of chicken.
Why is that chicken wing so thick?
It's like paint me like one of your French girls. We've got a bell.
Okay.
I can zoom in a little bit.
Oh, fire!
Fire. It looks like clouds coming out of a.
Oh no, that's a thermometer.
Okay.
It's just below freezing.
Okay. Running.
Yeah, it's snow. It's on it. Running. Okay.
A club. The lion.
A golf
I'm
club.
calling Lion King right now.
There is Lion King. Yeah, we'll just say Lion King. That's
or a
an easy
wind
one.
vane. breakfast.
Is that
I think
male?
that's the male sign, and then
Right.
XXII, which is 22.
Okay. So I did see one of them was Rain Man. So I'm gonna not pretend that I didn't see that answer.
And we'll take rain.
And we'll take G. Yeah, G for rain, and then the male sign from man.
Okay. Okay, very good, very good.
And then Lion King.
Lion King.
Easy peasy there.
Okay,
yeah, zoom back out so we get a
Yeah.
full. We can see a bit more of these pictures. Oh, see, this is good. This is good.
This is very tricky. It's very, very tricky.
Wow. So right now my head's kind of in movies right now. And yeah, I should be trying to also like I'm thinking of like King's Gambit as well with the king there, but
This is recent too. This came from 4 days ago, so this is very, very fresh.
Oh,
but it doesn't
okay,
have to be
okay.
new things. Like it can be old things as well.
well, yeah, like we did Lion King, right, and Rain Man, both those
Jar.
are pretty old. Is there
It's a mason jar.
well, yeah, I'm trying like there's like Jar Head, Jar Man,
Charman, Jarmander.
Jar Man.
Oh. No, I was gonna say burn after reading. I feel like fire and chicken could go. This is very challenging. I don't know if we're gonna like.
This is wild. Okay. I feel like the number won't be able to go with many things. So let's try to get the number out of the way. What goes with 22? No, Bell 22, Lion 22, 22 men.
No, we can't. There's no duplicates. So we have Rain Man and Lion King. So those 4 images are out.
Right. Okay. Oh, this does make it easier.
Yes.
Okay, so then we can. Okay, then what goes
What's
with
the Breakfast Club? We have a club, a golf club, and
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club? I'll take that. That sounds great. I like that one. Okay, so we're doing. I feel like we're doing pretty all right. That bottom one's looking pretty thin. We only got fire, below freezing, or temperature thermometer.
Fire and ice
running. Fire and ice, yeah. Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, but there's no ice. Catch 22.
Catch 22.
We're taking it. Catch 22. Okay.
It has to be. Okay.
right.
Oh wow.
Hair.
So we need a hare or a rabbit.
What's that classic book about the rabbits? It's really good.
How about Watership
Yeah,
Down?
okay, it's not gonna be in here.
How was I on the same page with you on
That
that
book
one?
is incredible.
It's
It's
the
the
old book
only
about
amazing book
rabbits.
that's about rabbits that is written just as stories for their child, but is really dark and like unintentionally religious undertones.
Okay, so the pictures we have left, those we have the saddles, the jar, the rabbit, the mountain, the chicken wing, the bell, fire, the thermometer, running, and then this
Wind vane.
weather vane, or
yeah.
that one. I feel like is gonna be, because
Weather.
I don't know if it's gonna be.
Weather.
I feel like some of these are so obvious, right? Like, why is there just like a barbecue chicken wing right here?
Well, let's think about what it could. It could be a leg. It could be a wing.
Yeah.
It could be roast. It could be food.
And it can be a book, a movie, or a TV
Yeah,
show.
it could be any of those. I mean, maybe
Okay.
it could be music too, but I'm not sure. Oh, you could say Chicken Little, but there's no little.
Yeah, I know.
Jar.
Chicken Run.
Is that that's a movie, isn't it?
That's a movie. Chicken Run. I'm gonna
Let's
go
go
with that.
Chicken Run.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chicken Run.
Okay.
Sure. Why not? 'Cause I want to stop looking at that thick chicken wing. No, stop! Don't zoom in on the chicken wing. It looks like it's got its hand up on its knee.
It really does. It's pretty freaking ridiculous.
I hate that.
Bell. Saddle bell?
The Bell Jar. Bell Jar.
not a thing.
By Sylvia Plath.
Oh.
Plath? Sylvia Plath? It's
It-
like a book about like depression. It's like the only book she wrote.
I take it. That's the type of thing that would be in this. Okay, so that leaves us
Bell jar.
Rabbit Mountain, Hare Mountain, Hare,
And saddle. We still have saddles.
Brokeback Mountain. There's 2 saddles.
But yeah, but isn't Brokeback riding without a saddle?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll take that
I want to
one.
roll with it, honestly.
Okay, I'm fine with Brokeback.
And then fire, thermometer, wind vane, and rabbit or hare.
Wow. I have no idea what that weather, wind, directions, the rooster, what
Fire,
that would
weather,
go
flame,
with for
weather,
any of
heat,
these.
weather, dark weather, vane. Maybe it's a directional thing, like east to west. Cardinal sin.
Like the West Wing.
Yo, it could be. No, I'm good to kind of like maybe just see how we did because we have one more of these.
Yeah, if it's okay, yeah, let's do that. If it's not Chicken Run and it's West Wing, I am going to laugh.
I mean, that would
by
be
the way.
incredible. All right, here we go. Rain Man.
Right, so we did see Rain Man. Did see that one.
Let me just.
Yeah, scroll down a
Rabbit
little bit. There we go.
Run.
Oh goodness, it was
It
not.
was not Chicken Run, but I feel like Chicken Run is valid.
What is? What is Rabbit Run?
I'm googling it right now.
I've
Rabbit
never heard.
Run. It's a novel by John Updike.
Okay, so
Written
we're
in
the uncultured
1960. It depicts a 3 months
so
in the
we're
life of a 26-year-old former high school basketball player named Harry Rabbit Angstrom, who is trapped in a loveless marriage and a boring sales job, and his attempts to escape the constraints of his life. That's an English class book, frankly.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
I mean,
uncultured.
to be fair, a lot of these were made for old people. So, the Bell Jar.
I was right. The Bell
Hell
Jar.
yeah, well done. Cold
That was to
Mountain.
my wife. Cold
Yo,
Mountain.
I refuse. Breakback Mountain is better.
Breakback.
Cold
Is that the WWE version?
Brokeback. Cold Mountain is a 2003 rated R movie that ran 2 hours and 34 minutes. That is a war romance, which is a classic story of love and devotion set against the backdrop of the American Civil War. A wounded Confederate soldier named W.P. Inman, played by Jude Law, deserts his unit and travels across the South, aiming to return to his young wife, Ada, Nicole Kidman, who he left behind to tend their farm. As Inman makes his perilous journey home, Ada struggles to keep her home intact with the assistance of Ruby, Renee Zellweger, a mysterious drifter sent to her by a kindly neighbor.
This was a big movie.
Yeah.
The only war romance I accept is the one with Scarlett O'Hara.
Bro, if you have HBO
the
Signature in the
only one
East,
I
you could
count.
watch it on the 19th of January. It's a Tuesday at 2:15 a.m.
I will not be
No,
doing
me
that.
neither. All right. Catch 22. We got it.
Okay. Right there.
Blazing Saddles.
Okay, that we should have seen that one. That one feels kind of
Yeah.
obvious.
The Lion King. We got that one. The Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club, you got. Good job on that
West
one.
Wing.
West Wing. Okay.
we count
I was
it.
actually
we count
right.
It. You got it. You called it.
I
We're
was
taking
actually
it.
right. It was
You
West
called
Wing.
it. We're taking it.
I can't
We're
believe that it's actually West
Absolutely
Wing.
taking that. It counts. It counts.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah, I'll take,
take
that. Cannot believe that. Do we want to try one more where we go a bit quicker?
We got one more here. This one is older. It's from 2017.
Okay. Is there a baby's bottom?
There's no
in this
baby's
one?
bottom, at least in the demo. I have not
great.
looked at the rest of it, however. So here we go.
Okay.
We'll go zoom close for the initial viewing, and then we'll kind of bring it back out. A
Great.
tree,
Okay.
a stop sign, an ear, a box, bananas, a hand, a red box, a paper
Oh,
bag.
that looks like a horror movie.
Really.
Okay.
A fan, a golf tee, a bus, the foot, a top, shadow, drum, but that's like a like drum and fife.
That's a
fife and
marching
type
drum.
of thing. A toad or a frog, a belt, and a gun.
a belt and a gun. It's a really aggressive final two
I
pictures
don't
here.
like that. Okay, I'll zoom back out a little bit so we get some bigger.
Top Gun. It's Top Gun.
Top Gun. I love it. That's it.
That's Top
Yep.
Gun. Yeah. No question there. Okay. So I feel like the banana one is gonna be obvious, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it could be a bunch,
how many things? Oh,
but there's no Brady.
is there like something? I was about to say, is there a Biddle around here?
Biddle bunch?
The Biddle bunch.
Ear. It could be listening. Could be ear.
Yeah, hearing, listening, something like that.
Tree.
But all I can see is stop listening.
The giving tree.
The giving tree.
Because the hand.
Because
the
the hand
is giving.
like reaching
Yeah.
out. I will absolutely take that. That's
I feel like that's legit.
great piecing those. Yeah, piecing those together. I would take that for sure. So we got two different boxes here. We got a cardboard box and just a red box, or like paint, or
This is really tricky.
I'm not really sure. And that foot could be a heel,
It could be a toe, tiptoe.
toes. Yeah.
This
Is there a boy in here? The drummer boy?
No. Oh man.
What else has?
Top Gun belt. Like rust belt, bus belt, shadow belt, foot belt, frog belt, bag belt, box belt.
Is there something just called like the red belt?
Rust?
Is that just a thing?
Yeah, but I feel like it's
Think that
it's like a red box though. It's not just like
Yeah, that is absolutely
like it's
not
blood or
rust.
something or like
Yeah.
this one's very challenging.
I know. This is wild.
Fan.
Is there a bird? Bird box?
There's no bird.
There's no
But
bird.
there's a fan.
Yeah. Banana Fofana.
There's a school bus.
Yeah.
Bus.
Wow. This one actually is harder. I thought it was gonna be easier because it got Top Gun
challenging.
right off the drop. I really thought we were gonna get that. Like no problem.
Gee.
Okay, so now I got a bunch of books around me here.
Bro, I have no idea.
This is wild.
I don't know. I honestly, this is wild.
I'm just gonna keep looking at the books around me. We got some classics
Right,
in
like
here.
maybe that's it. I don't have books around me. Box.
And that's how I remembered the bell jar because we own it and Megan read it.
Moving box? That's not a movie or a thing. We also have the giving tree,
Yeah.
which is probably not it actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because there's a hand and a foot. I feel like those would go together.
Nah. Was it like the Karate Kid?
What is this frog?
What? Yeah. Okay. Is there like? There's no princess. It's not like Princess and the Frog, Frog Prince or anything like that. Goodness gracious, man! I've never been more
This
stumped.
is incredibly challenging. Hear no evil. No. What?
The listening tree. The box of ears.
Bus. Red box. Paper bag.
The banana.
Well, it's a lunch bag, isn't it? Could it be lunch?
Yeah, it's like it. Is there just lunchbox? Is it just, are we just calling it
You want to just do
Lunchbox?
lunchbox? I feel like that's cheating.
Just be Lunchbox.
Is there a boy?
How would it be cheating? It's either correct or it's not right. You know, like it's either right or wrong. It's so like cheating.
Man, I don't know. I'm almost ready to call the towel in on this one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call the towel, ring him up, see what he's thinking, because now I just want to know. Now I really just want to know what all these are about.
Okay, we're gonna call it. I'll zoom in a little
Yeah.
bit here. All right.
Yeah, this is wild.
2016,
Absolutely wild.
actually, maybe not 2017. No, it's 2017. Square foot,
Okay.
tree frog, shadow box,
It's not Top Gun.
Tea
It's Top
bag,
Banana.
top banana, bus stop, eardrum.
no.
Okay, we misunderstood the instructions on
No.
this one. Maybe because it's older. A common word, two phrase, or compound word. It's not.
God damn it! No wonder we weren't doing it well, because we were looking at it fucking wrong, Toast.
If we knew that.
I'm still upset about Top Banana.
Oh,
All right.
that would have been so easy if it was common words.
I can't fucking believe you.
I wouldn't have gotten top banana.
Yeah, Top Banana we still would not have got. But even we were saying like Lunchbox, you know,
Oh.
handgun would have been so easy. I wouldn't have said Top Gun, which I felt very
Oh,
proud
it was great.
of.
Square foot.
Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, tea bag.
I felt like
you
the
were right about Shadow
giving
Box,
tree.
Tree Frog. That was so good. Fan belt. I even said fan belt. I'm like, there's nothing fucking called fan belt.
Eardrum. Bus.
Okay, what is a Top Banana though? Why? What the hell is that shit?
Oh God.
I can't.
Top banana meaning.
Yeah, what is
The
Top
most
Banana?
important person in an organization or activity.
What? Who says that? If I went to my boss and was like, hey, you're the top banana around here, he'd be like, what are you talking about? What did you just call me?
Oh man. I'm using it tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, what's
yeah,
up, top
I probably
banana?
will as well.
Oh God.
I probably will also. I will call someone a top banana tomorrow. I'm done with this game, Toast.
I feel like it would have been great had we actually read the rules. Oh my lord. But
You say we like I had control over this
I
situation.
left it on the
It's
screen though.
fine,
You could
it's
have
fine.
read it, bro. You chose not to, man.
I was born into it.
Top banana.
Thanks, everyone.
He's ending
Thanks,
it. He's
everyone, for
closing
being
it.
our top bananas for this stream, for this podcast. Episode 11, another one in the books. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully this was a bit of a little respite in the midst of nonsense. Toast, anything to say?
Tune in next week for another wacky wild episode of the Lightning Boys podcast, and also don't forget to give us $100 in 5 payments of $19.99. Thank you, everyone, and good night.
Yeah, we are still scamming you.
It's never gonna stop.